a bucket list fantasy of starting a Patrick Swayze-esque Roadhouse-style brawl at some shitty dive bar? One where you both give and receive a real cathartic beating. Get a couple broken ribs, give some guy permanent brain damage by cracking him over the head with a beer bottle? Of course you do. Well, in case you don't have the words to initiate your ideal fantasy brawl, I've got the perfect Shakespeare quote that is guaranteed to get your ass kicked hard. Ooh, this one's a bingo! The quote is this, and it comes from Henry IV, Part 2, and it is spoken by Falstaff. He says, "There's never none of these demure boys come to any proof, for thin drink doth so overcool their blood, that they fall into a kind of male green sickness, and then, when they marry, they get wenches." Okay, a bit to unpack here, but this is it in a nutshell. This is an insult to people who drink watery, light alcohol. Think of it as a wine snob who rips on someone for ordering a Bud Light or a Schlitz. This is what Falstaff is doing. He's the snob in this equation. And this insulting passage, it just kicks off a truly great speech in which he extols the specific virtues of the inflammation or drunkenness that can only be achieved through, of course, his drink of choice, a good sherry sack. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these lines again and just rephrase them a little bit. There's never none of these demure boys come to any proof. Translation, none of these sober, serious young people amount to anything of value. For thin drink doth so overcool their blood. Translation, for shitty, watered-down alcohol makes them effete, sorry to say the word from my generation growing up, pussies, okay? That they fall into a kind of male green sickness. Translation, so that they become sickly, weak women, right? Green sickness was an anemia, apparently, that affected women. And this is my favorite part. And then, when they marry, they get wenches. Translation, when they marry, they sire girls, not boys like real men produce. Which, sadly, for women, since time immemorial, still is a thing in some parts of the world. Hey, this is the perfect trifecta of emasculation, so you need to nail these 3 points if you're serious about starting a brawl and getting your ass beat. First, you're calling a grown man a demure boy, so look him in the eye when you drop that. Second, you're mocking someone for their unmanly drink order, so make sure you punch that bit about thin drink. And third, you're bringing one's wife and children into the fold, so single them out with that last bit. When they marry, they get wenches. Look, if you do that on top of everything else, a brawl is all but inevitable. So, be ready and enjoy. You're welcome. Well, I hope your bucket list turns out better than mine. I've done none of these things. Here's one. Release high-end, boutique-style, signature series colostomy bag for women. I got a moleskin prototype hanging in my bathroom. It's amazing. It's so soft. I just have not done any of these. Oh wait, I did this. Oh my God. Win epic knife fight. I totally forgot I killed a guy. Yeah, and it was epic. We had the face-to-face. I took the Bowie knife right into his belly. I did the whole thing as it was going in, like Saving Private Ryan. Oh my God. The home invasion, actually, is self-defense. So, drunk neighbor, actually, this guy, Nick, nice guy. Wrong apartment. So, father of 5. Well, he was a father of 5, so, you know.